Canopus needs to consider the fact for just a moment that I'm Taurian and I just backstab Taurians to help them. I have literally committed the gravest form of treason that you can commit in the Taurian Concordat. Like, backstabbing Taurians is bad enough. Backstabbing Taurians to help Canopians is probably, like, if I ever go back to Taurian space, I'm facing a firing squad. So if Just says negative, you didn't help Davian, I guess that's true. That's my counter argument. They're gonna be like, oh, you stabbed us in the back, and I'd be like, yeah, but I killed Davians. I killed Fed Rats, though. Anyway, let's get to the mech bay. We got some internal damage on the Gladiator we gotta fix. Because they apparently destroyed a jump jet in the process of doing all that. Let me see. Jump jet equipment. Jump jet, there we go. It was over here. There we go. Jump jet. That'll get it fixed back up.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So once again, chat, we find ourselves in a situation where I have too many mechs and not enough mech bays. So, look, I like the Spectre, but I have to know. I have to know. If I were to sell a totally complete Spectre, how much? 660k. However, we're currently in Davian space, so selling stuff is probably not what we want to do. I'm gonna save the mech parts until we get somewhere that's a little more friendly. In the meantime, God, we really need that mech bay, don't we, chat? It's getting a little out of hand in here. It's getting a little out of hand in here. Let's head to the barracks. Does rep affect sewing? It does. It does, in fact.
Ready for orders.
Black Hydra's good. Oh, I'm finally ready for an upgrade. Alright, outstanding. With gusto.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Commander, what can I do for you? Orders. Receiving you.
Okay, let's see.
Awaiting. What's up, boss?
Mythion, they leveled up. Outstanding.
Complete.
Confirmed.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Training complete.
Okay. We got Vio and Vin.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Then I think that's it. Yeah, because Wasteland did not go with us on that mission. Alright. Well, I mean, we do have some missions that we can take here. The only problem is, I mean, as you can clearly see, there's some pretty tough missions. Pretty tough missions. So let's head to navigation. We need to get underway and head somewhere else. As for where, let's see. 2 skull planets. And then, since we just paid money, is there... Can I filter for a black market? I cannot. Shit. Yeah, I was hoping I could filter for black market. I could just search black market. Alright, so... I mean, we got a 2 skull planet over here in Capellan space that has a black market. Arid World, Black Market, Inner Sphere, Manufacturing, Megacity. No, the search works for everything. If you type in any criteria at all, the search filter will search for it. They just give you the filters so that you can potentially filter other things. Yeah, it searches tags. What do you think, chat? Do we head to Outer Heaven? Do we go to Zanzibar and maybe work for or against the Capellans? Check the black market while we're there. It's gonna be 22 days, 90k. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get underway.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Job's done, Commander.
Okay, work orders are complete. We got a financial report in 2 days. Is there any work? Oh, that's right. We need to rebuild the Shadowhawk. I forgot about that. I'll tell you what. We're not quite at the 3-hour mark, chat, but before we get into some Mech Bay heresy, because we're going to be traveling for 21 days, we're going to finish an engineering upgrade. This would be a good opportunity for us to get the Shadowhawk into good working order. While we do that, I think now is a good time to BRB. Alright, chat. Let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. I might... Hold on, chat. I'm adjusting sound volumes right now. I don't know if that's overwhelming. Chat, I can't hear the sound balance. I can only see the sound levels. Is that good enough for ambience? Oh no, for sure, Postal. The idea is I want it to be low. I just want it to be background. I'm not trying to overpower with the music. I just want something in the background. Which I don't normally do, but I figured I'd give it a try. Cause, I don't know, this mix is a little bit of a bop. So, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I do like me some synthwave, especially when we're playing Battletech. Alright, chat. We gotta get into the Mech Bay. Let's get into the Mech Bay. And we gotta rebuild this Shadowhawk. So, look. I like a Rack 5, I just don't like a Rack 5 and a Shadowhawk. So we're gonna take that out, we're gonna put it in something later down the line. God, look at this. This had 3 bins of ammo in it. 45 ammo a pop. Let me see. I'm gonna take out the Streak SRM4 in the head because I don't know who... I clearly whoever built this mech was high on drugs. We got some options here. I could potentially pull the Pharaoh. I'm trying to think of what we need. I guess my question is, chat, based on our current setup, we have a lot of long-range firepower. I feel like we need to turn this Shadowhawk into a brawler. I feel like we need... Wait, we need some... something. We need something. Here's what I'm thinking, chat. Here's what I'm thinking. Rap with me. I struggle ballistics are tough to do if they're not your central weapon system. Because ballistics always weigh so much. It's tough to use them in any situation. It's tough to use them in any situation where it's not your primary damage dealer. SRM-6 boat. Yeah, we could do that too. We could do that too. Just load it up with SRMs. I mean, we could put an SRM-4 in the head, but I don't like the streak is... Again, you're gonna notice I use very ubiquitous, like, redundant weapon systems in most mechs. Because unless it's like a centerpiece mech, like, unless it's a mech that I'm gonna keep for a while, I don't put the good stuff in it. Put 3 times streak 2s? Why streak 2s, though? Like, at that point, I'm kind of just, like, I want to go for volume of fire. Get good with the cheap stuff, you'll never be broke. Correct. Absolutely. Like, you can build the super unique, like, Quintech with all the crazy extra stuff, and it's like, yeah, alright, that's fine. But what if instead I build a mech that can actually take damage? And Troubleshooter, gifting another sub. And I'm only just now, oh my god, I'm only just now realizing your name is Butt Wizard. Thank you, Troubleshooter, for the gifted sub. And also for bringing to my attention that his name is Butt Wizard. Outstanding name. Outstanding name. And of course, welcome to the cult of bad tactical decisions. Max jump jets. I mean, it's already max jump jets. Let me see. We could do a Streak SRM-6, and then I could cram another Streak SRM-2 in here, but I don't really want to run Streaks. I'd rather just run regular SRMs. Because here, I can do 16 SRMs. That's going to be very, very hot, but I'm okay with that. Then we would need ammo. So obviously we want at least a couple of bins of regular ammo. And then a bin of Inferno and a bin of Acid would also be great. Well, see, here's the thing, Urs. Normally, I would prefer Streaks as well, but because of all the different ammo types, that's why I prefer regular SRMs. Because now I can go in, hit him with the damage, or catch him on fire, or hit him with the acid as well. Like, now I have options. And this thing's got a 275 engine in it, which gives it a 5.7 movement. We can max armor, and that still leaves us 2 tons left over. Let me see. What do we got in terms of engine cores? Do I have anything bigger? I mean, I could put a 360 in it. Why not? No, we're not gonna do that. We can try. Let's see. If we put in hardened armor. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be hilariously overweight. If we go with heavy armor plating, same thing. Yeah. If I just remove the armor completely, we get some crit spaces back, which will make the repairs less expensive. Saw a mod for a lamb urban mech. Oh no. That's absolutely a thing. Let me see. Do we have medium pulses? Yeah, we got a few medium pulse lasers. So if we do medium pulse lasers, and then I put the Pharaoh back in... Yeah, I mean, that puts us right where we want to be. The heavy plate never took. Let's see. If we do heavy... I mean, heavy armor plating would put us at 59 tons. So even if I downgrade back to medium lasers, like, we're gonna have to drop a significant amount of weight to make that work. Hardened an XL? Oh no, I would never put an XL engine in a Shadowhawk. God, no. I would never, ever put an XL engine in a Shadowhawk. I mean, I like this design just fine. Because we gain a little more armor if we put in... If we put in the heavy plating or the hardened armor. So, like, just as an example, and you guys will have to do the math, because I'm not good at math. For example, if we do heavy armor plating, you get an additional 25% armor protection, but the armor weighs 1.2 times as much. So basically, 20% increase in weight for 25% increase in protection. Does that make it worth it? That's not a bad idea. We could take out the jump jets as well. Alright, if we put in heavy plating, we pull the jump jets. That doesn't give us back as much weight as I'd hoped. If we then swap back to the medium lasers, all we gotta do is drop a couple of pips of armor. Brewster makes a good point, though. It's a brawler, or that's the way that I intend to use it, but jump jets can really help with that. What's our armor look like here? At durability, we're sitting at 1145 armor. What's the movement? I mean, the movement's still unaffected. It's still 5'7". Doesn't count the armor modification? No, it does. It's showing the increase. Like, if I pull this... Oh, no, you're right. It doesn't. Holy shit. Alright. So, what's 25% of... I mean, call it 1,200? If we call it 1,200 just to make the math easier, that adds another 300. So you're looking at roughly 1,400 armor. Yeah, 1374. And Viper rolling into the chat on a Sunday. Good to see you, Viper. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully the weekend is treating you well. Always glad to have you. You caught us in the middle of some Mech Bay heresy as we're rebuilding a Shadowhawk. Chat, is this Brigador music? This sounds like Brigador music. If it's not Brigador, it sounds a lot like it. We could do triple strength. It's gonna ruin our heat efficiency, though. And we've already got a double heatsink kit in this thing. That's gonna put us 13 over. How can it be heresy if you're following your own beliefs? I mean, it's heresy in the traditional sense. It is what most people would consider heresy. Chet, I'm pretty sure this is Brigador. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Heresy means defying the orthodoxy. Correct. I gotta know. I gotta know. Is the title song by the musical artist Makeup and Vanity Set released on the album Brigador 2016. I knew I recognized this fucking track. I knew I recognized this fucking don't get me wrong. Brigador is outstanding, and so is the music. But I kept hearing this, I was like, I know this track. I've heard this track before. Look, I played the shit out of Brigador. Alright, chat, how do we do this? I'm thinking we drop the triple strength because even though triple strength would be fun for a brawler, this isn't a dedicated melee a dedicated melee mech. If it only gives us 10% additional walk speed, that's not even going to give us a full hex. So I think we drop the triple strength and instead, to maximize the heat potential, because we're still technically 8 under, we can upgrade our mediums to ER mediums. That puts us at 2 over on a full alpha. But we're not going to be using the full alpha every single time. Cram a double heatsink in the torso and drop a little bit of armor. There we go. We drop a little bit of armor. Don't need 4 tons of... I mean, we really don't. We could drop a ton of SRM ammo. And that puts us 4 under. So yeah, that keeps us heat neutral. Do we need 2 tons of ammo though? Because again, we've got 100 rounds of regular SRM ammo. We're only firing like... Oh, you're right, we do. We kind of do need 2 tons of ammo. Shit. We do need 2 tons of ammo. Okay, that's cool. That's alright. Not a big deal. We have hardened armor, so we're already going to be higher on our armor capacity, or we're going to have a higher armor capacity than what it looks like anyway. So it's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal. I think we got something here, chat. I think we got something. Is there anything objectively wrong? Is there some glaring weakness in this design that I'm not seeing? Because I think this looks good. Oak says, I keep hoping the Brigador Dev will make anything else. I mean, if you didn't know, he's working on another game. It's called Brigador Killers. I mean, it's very much in the vein of the original Brigador, but it's supposed to be a little bit different. He does devblog videos occasionally, but he's definitely working on... But again, it's one dude. And he's working on the game all by himself, the same as he did with Brigador. So, it's gonna take a while. Although, to be fair, it's been 10 years since Brigador came out, so... Yeah, that's right, chat. You're old. It's officially been a decade since Brigador. Well, don't get me wrong. I don't have 3 tons of SRM ammo. I have 2 tons of SRM ammo, and then I have some acid and inferno. Most of the time, I'm gonna be using the SRM ammo, but I brought the specialty ammos for those special cases. But I think this is a good build. I think it's a good build. Let's do it, chat.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
That gets our Shadowhawk underway, and while we're being underway, let's get the Argo underway.
I've got the financial report.
Okay, there's the financial reports. Outstanding. When someone referred to PS1 as the console my grandpa played, your knees will instantly turn into powder. I mean... we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, that's the Shadowhawk done.
Is complete.
I mean, we still got 14 days, chat. Like, is there any other mechs that we desperately need to rebuild? Because we got time. Like, it feels like a waste to not be putting together another mech or rebuilding another mech. We could tear down another one of the light mechs. But you want to make the Owens better? I mean... we could look at it. What do we got going on with the Owens? Oh right, this is the acid SRM Owens. The ones that we were using to like run up behind people and hit them with the acid. I'm actually okay with tearing the Owens down. Tear the Owens down and put the Hunchy together? Che? Do we store the Owens and build a Hunchback? Better a Hunchback? Alright. I mean, again, it just seems like a waste to not be using the time that we have effectively. This is the 4B, swaps the autocannon for a well, somebody was just saying we need to put the blazers in something. Well, here's a swayback, and it just happens to come with a blazer.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Let's see. God, it's hideous. It's absolutely hideous. I hate that paint job the most. So that, yeah. I mean, I like the well, you know what? I think we have to go with the fire pattern on this one, though. Because this thing's gonna be an energy hunchback. And it's gonna be hot. So we got large binary laser. Chat, you know what I want to do. You know what I want to do. We got 4.6. If I cram in a 250, we got 5.7. Hold on, chat. Hold on. You know what I want to do. You've seen me do it before. You know what I want to do. I have to see if it's even possible. Not really. It's not possible yet. I don't think we have a double heatsink kit. Oh, no, we have one double heatsink kit. Oh, shit. I gotta pull all the heatsinks. I don't want to do that. Also, 200,000. Jesus. Look, chat. I wasn't serious. I just had to know. I mean... Those XLs ain't cheap. No, they're not. They're absolutely not. The thing is, we already have so little armor on this thing, and we're still 5 tons overweight. Hold on. Hold on. We can put a 360 in it. Look, if ye didn't know, this is the real Mech Bay Heresy. This is the real Mech Bay Heresy, chat. I mean, you have to have a weapon. You have to have a weapon. Okay. If I do this, max out the armor, we got about 8.5 tons to play with. I can do something like this. There we go. So I got 8.5 tons to play with this baseline design. For the record, this is a 360 engine. This makes this thing a 710. Can the hardened armor work? Maybe. No. Maybe heavy plating instead. With heavy plating it works. Plus, so hardened armor hurts our mobility. Heavy plating does not. Coil, if I had one. I don't. Okay. Damn it. That puts us 2 tons over. You be punching with this? Yeah, you're right. You're right. can't put endo in. In BTA, endo is built in. It either has it or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, you can't add it. Just laser vomit? Let me see. Medium laser has a range of 360. If I remember right, the ER small is 240. That's actually really close. No, here's what we do. We go with the original idea that I had for this mech design and put a tag in it. Do we have PPC shotguns? Yeah, just the one. Just the one that's on the Gladiator, and that's it. Oh no, chat. This is the real heresy. This is the real heresy. Do we remove lasers to make this thing nothing but melee? I can drop lasers to add jump jets, chat. It's the most heretical thing ever, and I love it. And then I'm 0.1 tons over. Alright. So we're gonna min-max. I'm gonna drop 1 point all over the mech. Until we get to the point where I'll drop 1 point on the head. There we go. Chat, this is the dumbest thing that I have ever done. Too many jump jets? Oh, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. My bad. My dad. Let's do this instead. Symmetry is important. We've talked about this. And then we'll max the armor and I'll readjust. Oh. Well, never mind. I'll just max the armor. This is just a wasp with extra steps. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is the real mech bay heresy, chat. It's a spider that hit the gym. Yeah. Not much damage output. You're missing the point. The objective of this is not to do damage. The objective of this is to scare the shit out of everybody on the battlefield. It's a hunchback with a 360 fucking engine in it. Anything resembling sense went out the window long ago. I mean, Chet, as is usual, has tied up the pole. Alright, hold on. Hold on. We got 2.5 tons, roughly. What I need to do is I need to mess with the armor just a little bit. And the reason I'm messing with the armor is I'm trying to get it to 2.5 tons exactly. There we go. The 360 engine is the least of this mech's issues. Again. You want it running kind of hot? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We don't necessarily need the double heatsink kit. Because we're still minus 40 even without the double heatsink kit. Let me see. I mean, we got small lasers. One in the arm, one in the other arm. Drop that. Small pulse laser in the head. I don't know, Chet. I don't know. Medium laser in the hunch and nothing else. I mean, we got the small lasers for backup. You're gonna be punching? This is true. This is true. Yeah, I mean, probably just putting the medium lasers in the hunch is the best idea. In terms of maximizing damage, anyway. Because the blazer is 9 tons. Let me see. What do the Battle Fists actually do? 8% more stability damage, 8% more regular damage, and +2 accuracy. Would a mongoose be available out in the periphery? We've actually run into a mongoose or two already. What if ER small laser spam? Unfortunately, the small lasers count as support weapons, not as laser weapons, so we can't do that. Drop a single jump jet. Alright, let's see. What's our jump range right now? Max jump is 7 hexes, so we can jump as far as we can walk. If we drop a single jump jet, that does give us just enough to put in 1 more medium laser. Put in a melee gyro to hit. I don't think we have a melee gyro. Oh, no, we do. Let's see. Kicks and punches have extra accuracy. Physical weapon attacks have extra accuracy +1 defense against being hit in melee. 20% reduced melee damage taken. 40 stability threshold. I mean, I'm not against a melee gyro. We just don't have the weight for it. Sacrifice 3 jump jets for that. I mean, the jump jets are mostly a mobility thing anyway. It's mostly to give us the ability to jump around if we need to. 3 hexes of jump range, though, just, I don't know. Drop the jump jets, add mask, follow your dreams. What engine course do you have? I mean, we have the 360 in it. That's the biggest one that I have. Come in again. The jump jets are not there for DFA. I know that's what y'all are thinking. That's not what the jump jets are for. The jump jets are there so that we can cross difficult terrain in order to get to the target faster. Can you drop? No, we don't have one. Literally, I have like a 275, and then the next biggest engine that we had was a 360. I mean, even dropping the jump jets isn't enough, because the jump jets are only a half-ton each. So if I do that with mask, I have to drop another ton. Yeah, again, we need to keep the jump jets for mobility, because this is almost entirely a melee mech. Like, yes, it has medium lasers, but it's mostly about... This is a support role, okay? This mech is not about killing people. This mech is about getting rid of other mechs' evasion and tying them up in melee. That is what this mech is for. So having the mobility to get to grips with the enemy is what we need. Yeah, this mech is a distraction. That's what it's for. It is not meant to do raw damage. It is not meant to get up and destroy things. It is meant to keep people busy. That's why we put heavy armor plating in it. It increases the armor value on this thing. We want this mech to be in the fight taking damage. That is literally what it's designed to do. Distraction, Carnamech. I mean, if it was an assault, maybe. So the problem, Rainy Cow, with putting in the X-pulses is they would have to go in the hands. If I put them in the hands, they don't fire in melee. What if? What if, though? Because it's a walking distraction. What if, though? We go back to the jump jets and we max it out. I say tag because we have to give it a weapon. The game forces you to give every mech at least one weapon. But by doing this, we give our allies accuracy. Think it's better to have 3 mediums? I tend to agree, but I still wanted to throw the idea out there. I said drop the jump jet. Motherfucker. Motherfucker! The game refuses to let me get... It's not letting me remove anything. I mean, maybe we go 2 medium lasers, keep the jump jets. It was too much heresy. Yeah, the game can't take it. I mean, do we drop 1 medium laser to give it an extra 2 hexes of jump? Yeah, there's no refresh. I would have to restart the game. Yeah, it's literally not letting me remove the jump jets. I don't know why. Like, you see me dragging it over here, but it just snaps back. It literally will not let me remove the jump jets from the mech. We have clearly encountered an error. The dismount history? I mean, possible, but there's not a whole lot of stuff in here. Union rules. Yeah, the union says no. Okay, well, I guess 5 jump jets and 2 medium lasers it is. God, this is gonna be the most expensive mistake. This is... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Are these... Okay, so they are medium lasers from the dismount bin. Yeah, it's not... yeah. Chat, we need a name. We need to christen this heretical piece of shit. I need a name. Seen a lot of people saying punch bag. I mean, it's I mean, it's one letter and it's a pun. I think we go with punch bag. Again, I only have to change one letter. And again, it's a pun, and I hate puns. And I hate this mech. So that's good. It's good. I hate this mech, and I love this mech. This is the best and worst thing I have ever done. A pimp named Punchbag. I mean, I would love to do that, but there's not enough room. I got maybe 5 or 6 more letters before this name is filled up. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I know better. I know better. This is a... Somebody's gonna die in this mech. Somebody's gonna die in this mech, but I don't care.
Logged and noted.
God, it's
Shouldn't be
dumb.
too hard.
It's so look, it's so dumb, chat. Yeah. Okay. Well, we gave the mech tech something to do. Bill came up with a better name, the Reach Around. I mean, I'm not against the idea, but we already started the work, so... Oh, look! The totally unique faction OC Do Not Steal is taking a bunch of systems. Who would have guessed that the totally original OC faction that fucking the entire team is in love with would suddenly just be taking systems left and right? Motherfucker, what do you mean that's not the... It's the Terran hegemony. What do you mean that's not the OC faction? Okay, whatever. I call it the OC faction because it's effectively the OC faction. The Terran hegemony ceased to exist. Whatever it is now is a completely made-up bullshit thing. Yeah, okay, it shares a name. It's not the same faction, though. Just because it has the same name doesn't mean it's a canon faction. Literally everything about the Terran hegemony in this mod is OC fanfic shit.
wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Alright. Now that we've finished it, I can go back in and rename it. Where is it? There it is. There you go. It has now been renamed. Alright, now that we're here, almost.
Those upgrades you asked
The lounge is done.
online, Commander.
Do we want to work on another upgrade? I really, really feel like we need the mech bay upgrade. I really feel like we need the mech bay upgrade. That's more money than we have. But we're gonna have to do some work before we do a mech bay upgrade. Maybe get the training modules put together. It's a relatively cheap upgrade. I don't think it's gonna be super useful for us in the short term, but it does open up some more options for us in other stuff.
Roger that, Commander.
In, like,
I'll get the
events
crew
and
moving.
stuff. And it's only 90k to get them back working again, so... Okay, we have arrived at Zanzibar. Now it's time to find Zanzibar Land, Outer Heaven, and Big Boss. Let's visit the store, though. Since we're here. Could have a lance wipe, you never know. Things happen every day in the Inner Sphere. Let's see. Oh, that's right, we got the black market. We gotta check the black market. Let's see what they got. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a hero atlas. I mean, I don't have 20 million C-bills to buy it, and I probably wouldn't even if I did. I'm pretty sure I could liquidate everything that I have and not have enough money to buy this thing. Its stock roll is yar har har. If I remember right, this is a melee? Yeah, it's a melee atlas. It has a drone, a bunch of rocket launchers, a hook, a AC-20 cannonball, and a cutlass. It's fucking stupid, but it's funny as hell. The Raven. It has its own icon, chat. This is a Raven, literally. It's literally the top part of a Raven battle mech that someone welded to the shoulder of the Blackbeard, complete with the Raven's included ECM and active probe effects. It also seemingly grants a bonus to the Blackbeard's initiative, possibly because of improved morale reasons? Who knows, but it seems to be effective, so it gets to stay perched on the Blackbeard's shoulder. Yeah, it's a pirate atlas. We got the Draconis battle armor, but battle armor is ass. We got a pulverizer. We got a Viking. Otherwise known as What If Rasselhaig Built a Mad Cat. We got the Woden. Frankenmech. Alright. Got variable speed pulse lasers. A Clan Ultra AC-10. Jesus. No, Erst, I understand it's not a Mad Cat derivative. My point is, it's a Mad Cat in the way that a Rakshasa is a Mad Cat. It's trying to be a Mad Cat unsuccessfully. Let me see. VRM? What? Is that a new type of missile? I don't know what that is. Laser FCSs though. I'm definitely gonna buy those.
New equipment available.
Oh, they've got sanctuary nonsense out here as well. All right, well the black market was certainly interesting. Let's see. I mean, we got Dakota. The Dakota being a VTOL, but we're not using battle armor, so it's not... I mean, it'd be good as a scout, but not really useful for much else. It's basically the Battletech version of an Osprey. We got another harasser, SRM-6 harasser, another APC. Let's see, we got ER flamers. Oh, we got the King David Gauss rifle for battle armor. More blazers, LBX-5s, MMLs, interesting. Exchangers, a double heatsink kit for 2,000. LRMBs. Not the bees, Chet. Not the bees. Why does everybody like bees? Cody says, I need to head to the laundry and then to work. Have some heresy for me on the next time, and good night. Alright, well, Cody, thanks for hanging out with us on a Sunday. Hopefully you had a good time. Enjoyed the stream. And good luck with the laundry and the work. Again, hopefully the day goes by quickly. Let's see. Swarm missiles or indirect missiles, blah, blah, blah. They'll search for any targets, including friendlies, in 60 meters around the target. Target has -1 impaired accuracy for 2 turns. Wow, alright. I mean, I guess it's good as long as you don't have friendlies in the way. Don't forget, we did just build a hunchback. It's literally meant to punch things. Probably not a great combination. Half the ammo of a normal LRM. 120? No, I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. 120 rounds. Which is what most bins typically have. Oh, we had some airburst mortar ammo. -4 damage, but splits into bomblets. Got more MRM ammo, but we've still got plenty. Ultra AC5 ammo. I mean, I could stand to buy some more Ultra AC ammo.
New equipment available.
Plasma ammo. Yeah, I mean, that'd be good if I had a plasma rifle, but I don't. Let's see, what does this actually do? Increased resolve gain for only this individual unit? Eh. They do have a rack too. I'm not spending 750,000 C-bills on it, but they do have a rack too. Any limb upgrades? Yeah, I saw some. So we got the Jackrabbit, which I think is, yeah, death from above damage. Epsilon. DFAs do more damage. Scissor. Kicks do more damage. Hand. Punches do more damage. Unfortunately, we can't put the hand on there because hand. It's no weight. Is it? Oh no, you're right. It literally costs nothing. All of these cost nothing. Wait, hold on. So if I put a scissor and an epsilon, do I get the 5% and the 5%? I mean, I'm just saying, we don't have a lot of money. We can change that, though. That's what we're here to do. We're here to make money. Alright. To the mech bay. Make sure we're good. Alright, all our mechs are good. Outstanding. Let's hit the command center.